American Bandstand, New Year's Rockin' Eve, Payola, Dick Clark. For Tyrannosaurus Rocks, I'm Dr. Lester S. Carboni.
And I'm Rick Majestic.
Now that Dick Clark has passed away, who is America's next oldest teenager? Is it Archie?
Archie's a classic American teenager, and he's still stuck in the 1940s. He's still best friends with Jughead, in the love triangle with Betty and Veronica, and he drives the same jalopy.
He hasn't aged. There's no gray in that tic-tac-toe on his head.
And no orange in his strangely black eyebrows. Another classic group of American teenagers are Frankie Lyman's teenagers.
Frankie Lyman's teenagers are the oldest teenagers on the oldies circuit.
They come from the golden age of American teenagers, the 1950s, like Dick Clark himself.
They're from the golden age, and they're in their golden years. These teenagers are in their late 80s. They're the only teenagers who get to eat the early bird special. Our next oldest teenager comes from Egypt, the Archie of his day,
Living on the Nile-Riverdale Delta.
King Tut.
He really was a classic teenager. He was surly, and he locked himself in his tomb and refused to come out.
And, like Dick Clark, he worked with Pyramid.
I think that the most compelling teenager on our list, though, is superstar model Kate Upton.
In supermodel terms, Kate Upton is the King Tut of teenagers, which makes her the oldest teenager in the supermodel realm. And like King Tut, she has spent a lot of time on sand.
I have to say, though, having gone through this whole list, there's something lacking in all these people. They just don't have that quality that you need to be the world's oldest teenager. I think that the best candidates are these guys.
I agree. They have their original hair.
They love bloopers and practical jokes.
And they are willing to accept payola. For Tyrannosaurus Rocks, I'm Dr. Lester S. Carboni. I've got a good beat.
I'm Rick Majestic, and you can dance to me.